Okay, so this is the COVID-19 self-test kit that you should have received from school. This is to take part in the testing program at home, and I'll just show you the inside of the box and how the test actually works. So once you open up your kit, inside you have a little bag of test tubes. You have an internal box which you can take out and remove, because it also contains an extraction tube holder where you put your test tube during the test itself. Within this box you've got 7 kits for tests, so 7 swabs, 7 test tubes. You've got some plastic bags which is for disposal. There's a leaflet here which has got step-by-step guide on how to actually administer this test and how to register, which is very straightforward. And then you also have in here these lateral flow devices, and there are 7 of these in their own little packets. You also have 7 small vials of the buffer solution, and I'll show you how to use that in a second. So to prepare your kit, first thing you do is you sanitize your hands and blow your nose. What you're looking to do then is to take one of the test tubes, remove this from the packet. You put that then in the extraction tube holder, ready for your test result. Once you've got your test tube in position, take one of the small vials of the buffer solution. It's got a twist off cap, so we twist off that cap and pour all of the contents of that into your test tube. Try not to touch the sides when you're doing this, because this could invalidate the test. Once that's in there and you've got everything out of that particular vial, you can discard that, and I'll show you how to in a second. Then you're starting to look at using the swab. So we take one of our swabs, we open it up, and this is where we swab, like on the previous video, where you can either swab your tonsils at the back of your throat, 4 times on each tonsil, or you go up your nose, one nostril for about 10 seconds, and then the other nostril. Once that's finished, we pick up our test tube and we place the swab in the liquid, and we try to get as much liquid on that particular swab as possible. Once we're really happy that that's nice and soaked in there, we then squeeze the tube and massage the end of the swab to get as much liquid off as possible. So you're trying to leave as much liquid in the test tube as you possibly can. Once you've done that, that can also be put down for discarding. Then we take the test tube itself and we place the spout into the test tube. Then we can put that down and prepare our LF device, our lateral flow device. Lateral flow devices look like this. Once we open them up, take out the lateral flow device. What you want to do, you can discard all of this packaging, it's not a problem. This is the only bit you need. When we place this down, we've already got our test tube with our spout, and what we're doing is we're putting 2 drops only into the S section. So we do 2 drops in here, like so, and then that can be discarded also. This is now left for 30 minutes, so you might want to take notice of the time at this moment, and I'll show you how to read the result in a second. Now we're looking at disposing. This is where we come into these plastic bags. These small plastic bags are long enough to put everything inside. So our swab goes in there, our buffer solution capsule goes in there, any materials that you want to put in there can be put in and sealed up. Once you're finished with the lateral flow device itself, that can also go in here, and then the whole thing can be sealed and disposed of in the normal fashion. So you just put it in the bin. Okay, now reading your results, what you're looking for, first of all, is a line on the C section, which stands for control. If you get one line across the C, then that is a negative test. If you get one line across the T, then that test is void. If you get 0 lines, that's also void. That means the test has not worked. To get a positive result, and you can see that C is just appearing now, to get a positive result, you have 2 lines. If the test comes back with 2 lines, then that is a positive COVID test from a lateral flow device. If it's, so I'll just repeat that, if it's C on its own, all of this information is in the booklet, but if it's C on its own, that means that the test is negative, like this one is now. If the test has just got a line on the T, then the test itself has not worked and it is void. If you get two lines, one on the C and one on the T, then that is a positive test. All of this information is in here, so you can make a note of your test results, and this will also tell you, this booklet, of how to register and record your results for the NHS.